Hi, welcome back to the channel. Here we talk about traveling and speaking different languages, and I am Kasturi. Today I'm going to tell you about how to get around Bombay. I know now nobody's going to travel a lot. If you ever think of coming to Bombay, I hope this video helps you. And if you want to know more, keep watching. Bombay is a really huge city. So first up, before starting the ways you can get around in Bombay, there are a few apps that you should definitely have if you're coming to Bombay. We have another video on it, and these are the apps that are going to help you while you're traveling in Bombay and are going to make your travel easier. So definitely check that out. You need to have Google Maps
installed, working with good network.
Second, you need to have M indicator. These are the apps that are going to be useful the most when you're traveling. So keep that in mind. Talking about the ways that you can travel. Number one is to walk. If you're going to a place where you can probably walk and reach, I would love to tell you that walking on the streets of Bombay is going to be the best option, especially if you're staying around area which are really good, and mostly if you're staying in hotels or hostels. I think these are in the good area, so you can definitely walk around to explore Bombay. If you're maybe going to a restaurant for dinner, lunch, you should definitely walk. So walking around the city is going to give you a very real and authentic experience as to how the people are, how the streets are. It's just a nice experience. I really love to walk around Bombay, especially South Bombay, and it's so pretty. Even though I have been in Bombay for the longest time, even if I go now to South Bombay and walk there for hours, I am going to explore something new. I'm going to find out something new, a new street, and it's just a new experience every time. So definitely try walking. On number two is obviously auto rickshaws. Autos are amazing. Again, to have a really authentic experience of Bombay, autos is a must. Now, if you're a foreigner coming to Bombay, there are chances that you don't know the price or the meter how the auto rickshaws go around in Bombay. So if you have M indicator installed in your phone, you will have the option of checking the price which they charge minimum on covering the distance. So for 1 kilometer it's up to 18 rupees, and it keeps on changing according to the kilometers that you cover, and this all information you're definitely going to find on M indicator. All of these apps again I've mentioned in the video that you need to have before coming to Bombay. Check it out. The third mode of traveling is the railway. You cannot come to Bombay and not have the experience of Mumbai railway. This again can be a really confusing process, but people are there to help you all the time, everywhere. Just ask somebody if you're stuck somewhere, if you feel you're lost, if you're walking or going by auto rickshaws. Any moment you feel that the Google map is not working for you or you're stuck in between, people are there on the road. Ask them for directions. They are going to help you. Have the M indicator app when you're traveling by railways. While exploring Bombay, another tip is that try avoid getting out on peak hours, that is from morning 8 to 10 a.m. and in the evening from 5 p.m. to maybe 7-8 p.m. These are the peak timings you should avoid traveling through any mode of transport. All of these that I'm mentioning today, avoid the peak hours because it's going to be super crowded. So I hope whenever you're coming to Bombay and experience this, you have to get the tickets out, and to whichever destination you're going, you can take a return ticket, you can take a one-way ticket, go to that place. The ticket prices are super cheap, and that is one main reason why people prefer traveling by railways, and commuting every day is a great choice for the locals in Bombay. Got to experience this. It's super cheap, it'll take you to places really quick, and yeah, it's the best. The next way to get around Bombay are the metros. Talking about metros, it's a very simple process. You have to go to the station, you have to take your ticket out, you can take a return or a one-way ticket, and there are people to help you around there if you're confused, if you don't know what to do, where to go. Metro is there in a very limited part of Bombay, but again they are super fast and super helpful if you're traveling. Best thing about metros, I think, is that you get a little higher view of what Bombay looks like. So if you are traveling to Bombay, you should try traveling by metros and just look around. You can pay it from your phone if you have the right app, and you can pay by cash. Anything works. The app that I mentioned, M indicator, it has all information related to auto rickshaws, railways, the metros, the monorail. So if you have this one app, you're covered. you get the price, you get the destinations. So the next way that you can travel are the taxis, the Kali Pilis of Mumbai. Taxis are available all around Bombay, and there are certain parts in Bombay like the South Bombay after Dadar, which is a place in Bombay. You kind of have to use taxis because they don't have auto rickshaws in that area. The prices of taxis, they start with 1 kilometer 22 rupees, and it keeps on changing as you travel. So you need to have information related to how much they can charge you so that you're not fooled when you come to Bombay. Whenever you're in Bombay traveling by local transportation, rickshaws or taxis, they have to take you by the meter. So there is a small meter attached to the vehicle which tells you the distance covered and the amount. So don't get fooled, always look at the meter when you're traveling by these transportations in Bombay. Keep that in mind. You can travel by taxis. Again, I personally recommend that if you are traveling for short distances, you can take the taxis because there are no auto rickshaws in that area, as I told you. So you have to take the taxi if you want to go to point A to point B, which is in that area in a small distance. It's really affordable and they will take you. Alternative of taxis are the Olas and Ubers. Like, I'm sure you guys know what Ola and Uber is. Talking about Ola Uber prices, these prices fluctuate according to which time you're traveling. Again, as I told you, if you travel in the peak hours, Ola and Uber is going to be quite expensive for you and you're going to get stuck in traffic. These prices don't change according to the meter. They are the fixed prices of the distance, and it can change according to the timing you're traveling. My personal tip is to avoid traveling in peak hours to avoid high prices, and in general just avoid peak hours. Places that will take you to maybe half an hour or 1 hour of traveling and you want to reach peacefully, you can go for Ola and Uber. But otherwise, if you're covering short distances, walk or go by auto rickshaws. So for short distance, I would highly recommend walking or going by auto rickshaws, and for long distance, if you want to experience Bombay, you should go by railways. If you want to go peacefully, and another option for long distance is Ola and Uber. And of course, there are buses in Bombay. Now, buses in Bombay are super cheap priced, and again, it can be used for short or long distance. You just want to experience how Bombay is, you can travel by buses. You have to just get into the bus. There will be a conductor in the bus who will give you the small ticket along your price and the distance that you're covering. It's very easy to travel around Bombay. It's not rocket science. It's not something that you're gonna get confused by. And if you get lost or confused or stuck somewhere, there are always people who are ready to help you. These are the ways to get around in Bombay if you're coming to Bombay for the first time. If you have any questions related to anything about traveling or speaking languages, learning languages, comment down below or DM us. If you liked it, like it, comment and share. Definitely share it with people. And subscribe to our channel for more language and travel videos. Definitely check out our Insta. We talk about Bombay and different cities, different countries and languages. So check that out. And if you want to learn any foreign language, comment below or DM us. If you're still here watching the video, thank you for watching. Yep, that's it. Bye.